So, before the craziness of the day starts, I actually found some cream for my coffee. So I'm sitting here in the kitchen enjoying a cup of coffee. And I feel like I haven't been home in forever just because we've been so busy. But we have the mail, and several of the sale flyers came in the mail today. So I'm just going to show you how I've decided to plan my grocery shopping. I know that it needs to be done in the next couple days. Today is probably not the day it's going to happen, but it's good to be prepared and have my list ready so that I know if I'm near a store that I want to go to, then I can stop by there and I don't have to spend a whole day running to 5 different stores. Between my work and my house, there are many opportunities for me to go shopping for groceries. I'm not a couponer or anything, and I won't go, 10 miles just to get something that's 10 cents cheaper at one store than it is at another. But I do believe in a bargain. And you guys know I get some ridiculously cheap produce. So I'm just going to show you, there's an app that I use all the time. The app is called Out of Milk, and it's a shopping list app. And you can really go as extensive or as simple as you want with this app. I've always gone pretty simple just by putting, oh, we ran out of toilet paper, let me put toilet paper on the list. Sometimes when I know something has a good price, next to it I'll put the name of the store that I want to pick it up at. They've updated their app. They just did an upgrade, and it's pretty freaking awesome. You can tie it into your Facebook, you can tie it into your Google email, and you can link it. So let's say I'm at work and the Persian is at home, or vice versa. And let's say he's not here and we run out of almond milk. I can log into it and put almond milk on the list, and then it'll automatically sync to his phone or my phone list, so that if I stop at a store, I know I need it. Generally, we just text each other for that. We don't get that involved with it. That may happen. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's awesome that they did it, that they updated that. And I think another thing that they did that is awesome is they've added categories. So what I've done is I've looked at the different flyers and the different stores that we normally go to. There are a few that we normally go to. And I've added each store as its own category. So let me just show you kind of what I got going on here. This doesn't take long. It only takes as long as my morning coffee, because I don't sit and pour through the ads. I just kind of graze over them. And obviously, if there's a big soda section, I'm skipping it. If there's a big bakery dessert section, I'm skipping it. So this is kind of what I do. Here are the flyers. I know it looks overwhelming. This one is the main one. This is where we do probably 90% of our grocery shopping, because this is the store that gives us the best prices on produce. Like, look right here. Seedless watermelon, 19 cents a pound. That's pretty good. These melons, I have no idea what they are, but they're 3 pounds for 99 cents. So you guys know that I get some pretty good deals, and they have meats and everything else. They're not just a produce store. But I go through and kind of pick out what I want. Like, they have a 5-pound bag of tilapia for $2.99, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to get a bag of that. So what I do is, let me show you the app. This is what the app looks like on the inside. Let me show you. Once you open the app, here's your shopping list. You can also do a pantry list. So if you run into the store like I do and they have a really good sale on something and you think, gosh, do I already have that? Do I really want to buy it? Or you're looking at a recipe while you're in the store and you're like, okay, I want to make chicken breast tonight. What's a good recipe? And let's say on the recipe they have cumin or something. You don't know if you have it. You could, if you wanted to, go through your pantry and just add items here. I'm not going to do that. I'm not really willing to do that at this point. But it's a good tool to have there. And then there's a to-do list. I use my calendar as my to-do list, so but this one is a shopping list. And like I said, you can go as simple or as complicated as you want. They even have a barcode scanner. So let's say I've got a can of something in my cupboard and I just ran out of it, I can click the barcode scanner, scan that item, and it'll add it to my list. Or I can just go here, hit add button, and go to edit. Now I can quick add anything I want right here. So let's say I just wanted to add grapes. There's grapes. If I hit the enter button, it'll add it to my list, but it's going to add it to that category. Now if I wanted to, well, I already have grapes on the list, so that's not fair. I know that Sprouts grapes are 88 cents a pound, which are actually cheaper than at this Super King store that we go to for the produce. Sorry for the back and forth focusing, but it'll just add that to my list. Or what I can do is add it here, and let's say I want to buy this toonie. It is toonie tuna, which I'm not going to buy, but 79 cents a can. So I could go here and I could say tuna, not the runs, tuna, and 1 can, and then I can even add the unit price of 79 cents. And let's say I wanted more cans of it, it'll give me the total of that price here. And then I can go to category, and you can categorize it by however you like. If it's by produce or by pantry or by freezer, you can categorize it by that. I like to do it by store. The look for anywhere stuff I'll explain in a minute. But so let's say the tuna is at Super King. I hit it there. Ooh. This is killing the autofocus. So now it's added tuna to my Super King list. This is awesome. The look for anywhere category is things that I'm going through the house and I think, gosh, I wish I had this. Like my kitchen sink doesn't have a sink stop for the garbage disposal area. It just is open. So, you know, sometimes I don't want to use my dishwasher and I'll use maybe a wash bin to wash dishes, but I may want to use my sink, or I may want to run a sink full of water. So I keep this on my list to remind myself to look for a stinking sink stop when I'm out. Or I want a new shower caddy, and Anna's is one of the places that I thought I would look for it. But this is just an idea of what you do with the Out of Milk app. I love it, and I love it even more now that they've updated. So there's my little review. Sorry for the back and forth autofocus.